What's going on? This is Coach Markus, and let's get our All-Star votes in. And before we go any further, don't at me because you don't like my choices. Go in the comments, give me your choices, or make a video and I'll comment on your choices. But we all know that All-Star Game is a popularity contest. Let's not get it twisted. It ain't about who the best players are. It literally is a popularity contest. Now, what we do in the NFL is you have the Pro Bowl, which is the same thing, the popularity contest, and then you have the All Pro selection. The All Pro selection is done by players and coaches and by looking at tape and who is the best at their position. Now, it still is a little bit of it's subjective, and you can have a couple of the isms in there, favoritism, different things like that. But for the most part, the All Pro vote weighs a little bit heavier because you are voted by your peers. But when we're talking about the All Star game is a popularity contest. It is what it is. Just keep it moving. Don't get mad. Just, put your own spin on it. Vote for your favorite players and just keep it moving, man. Everybody trying to get too sensitive on who voted in and who not. And it's like, it ain't about all of that, man. Just vote for your favorite player and keep it moving. So, for me, the first three is Bam Bam and Bam. Kelsey Plum, even though, and I will say this because I want to keep it 100, I am not a, as big a fan of Kelsey Plum as I was in the past. When I started watching the WNBA, Kelsey Plum was one of those people that I decided that I wanted to watch. I had like five players other than like Caitlin and Angel um, that I wanted to watch. I think it was like Kelsey Plum, it was Jewel Lloyd, it was Asia, um, Sabrina, and I think maybe Stewie. And those were just I've told that story before. First time I saw Kelsey Plum, I thought she was a flag football player because I saw her at what I thought was an NBA game. I've seen the clip. It was an NBA game. She was throwing T-shirts in the crowd, and what I later found out is she saw her dad in the stands in like one of the suites, and she threw a T-shirt to her dad, and it made it. But she looked like a flag football player. She had good form. I was like, that got to be a quarterback or something. Did not know who she was. Did not know she played basketball. That was my first time seeing Kelsey Plum. And then, of course, when I started watching the W, Sabrina Ionescu goes up against Steph Curry, and that pretty much raised her status. So, but I digress. I'm not a big Kelsey Plum fan because of what she did last year, and she kicked that girl trying to trip her. And I got a thing about that. Don't try to hurt somebody intentionally, and that's exactly what she did. She tried to. They were. I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was somebody for the Valkyries and going for a loose ball, and she kicked the girl, tripping her up as she went for the loose ball. And I was like, you could have really jacked somebody up like that. You could have really injured that girl. So, kind of out on Kelsey Plum. However, comma, I will not hate on her game. I will not hate on her game. Um, so for the guards, for me, um, I'll go with Kelsey. Got to go with Kelsey, Kelsey, and then Caitlin Clark. The reason why I'm putting Caitlin Clark in there, Caitlin Clark she got 16 points in assists. She's averaging at least 16 points in assists because some of those assists are going as 3 pointers. So you got to take that in consideration. And even with her um, 3 point shooting, not where it not where it should be. She's still averaging over 20. So if her rhythm ever comes back and she starts hitting, you know, 3 pointers at a normal clip, or at a higher clip, I should say, Kathan could probably be averaging like 28, 30 points a game. But that's a big if. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. But she is my selection here. Brittany Sykes would have been in my opinion, but Brittany Sykes is hurt. And that sucks because I saw that injury as it happened. Nobody touched her. And immediately I put my head down because those are the worst injuries when nobody touches you. And that sucks. Um, Gotta put Paige in. Paige is another one. 5.8 assists. So you're talking about 10 to 12 points right there for somebody else, at least. Now here's where I kind of confused because I would put Alicia Gray, but Olivia Miles, man. Olivia Miles is doing it. Another 12 points. Another 12 points from assists. 5.9. I'll go ahead and round that up to 6. Kai Copper, 18.8, but only 1.9 assists. Ryan Howard's a little bit better, 18.9, but only 3.3 assists. I'm going Olivia Miles. Or are they only giving us 4? Ooh. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. I thought we could get 5, but you can only do 4. So would I take somebody? Would I take Paige for Olivia? Would I take Kelsey for Olivia? Kelsey Plum or Kelsey Mitchell for Olivia Miles? Kelsey Plum's got to stay. She got 6.4 assists a game. So that's another 13 points, 13 to 15 points, plus her 25. So she got to stay. So really, it would be on Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell's only got 3 assists a game, less than 3 assists, 2.6. So you're talking about 5 points, 5 to 8 points a game. So if I were to remove somebody, it would probably be Kelsey Mitchell to put Olivia Miles in. But I'm gonna leave it as is. Kelsey Plum, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, Alicia Gray, and Olivia Miles would be my stand-ins. All right, let's go big for the front court. See what we got. All right. Let me see. We got, so I can get this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 spots. All right. You got to go Asia. You got to go Stewie. Rakea's hurt. She should have been there. Yes, I'm going Nat Howard. Yes, I'm going Aaliyah Boston. Would I go Gabby Williams? I love Gabby Williams, man. I absolutely love Gabby Williams. Um, NECA, Kiki's been playing good. Let me be honest with you. I'm gonna go Shakira Austin. I just like the way she's been playing. I'm expecting more from Dominique Malanga, and I know she was hurt for a little bit, but I need more out of her. I need her dunking on everybody. But I'm gonna go with Shakira Austin. Um, Angel with the double double. Um, she got more assists. You got to go Angel. Would I go Angel or Gabby? I love me some Gabby Williams though. I ain't gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kiki Iriafen, NECA, Kiki, Angel are pretty much verbatim. They're identical. NECA's a point more. Kiki's 14.6, Angel's 14.6, although Angel gets more assists. So what are we doing? 15.7 and 2.4. You know what? I'm going Angel. Angel got the assists. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of who's gonna get the most production on the floor. And it's just my opinion. I feel so bad for Rakea. Because Rakea, even after being hurt, she's still up there in the tops. Man, that sucks for her. This was her year too. This was her year too. Um, so yeah, I'm going Asia, Brianna, Nat Howard. I'm so mad that they got rid of her. They should have brought her back instead of Damaris Dantas. Nat Howard, Aaliyah Boston, um, Angel, and Shakira. If I was to take one off and put somebody else in, I would probably take off Shakira and put in Gabby. But that's an extra 6 to 9 points from her assists. Angel is the same way. Gabby doesn't quite have 2.5 assists a game. So, but Gabby plays good defense though. Gabby plays good defense. But you talking about 14 and 12 and 14 and 8. So the rebounds are there. Although Gabby would be a better shooter in a situation because you got a big with Asia, you got a big with Aaliyah. Uh, Angel's gonna bang the boards. So is Shakira, but Gabby She can get rebounds. Yeah, but she ain't getting rebounds like 8.88 a clip, 8 and 12. Nah, it's not even close. Not even close. Not even close. So, all right, we're going Asia, Brianna, Natasha, Aaliyah Boston, Angel Reese, and Shakira. So, and that's it. That's it in a nutshell, man. So, let me know what you think in the comments. Whether you like them, whether you dislike them, who would you select, who would you take off and put on, all of that kind of stuff. Or give me your list in the comments. Let me know what you think. Holla at y'all later. Peace.